Hey everybody, we're at Alaska Raceway Park and I'm here with Steve Lord and we're going to talk to him about his car, Mustang, correct?
It is, yes.
All right.
It's a 2014 GT. I used to race out here a long time ago when I was in my 20s and kind of got out of it, got family and got busy. And my good friend Robert Vandenberg, who races Vandenberg Racing.
He's here today?
He's here today, him and his wife,
him and his wife
Pam, they both race. Loaned me his Challenger, because they don't race it, and hooked me up again. So I had to go out and get a car to run, and been racing ever since 2014 back out here again. So
you had to go out and get a car.
I had to, yeah.
And so what year is this one again?
It's 2014.
Okay, so the day you raced, you had to go out and buy a car same day.
It was probably the next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they hooked me. They put the hooks back in me and lured me back out here, and I've been coming out ever since.
That's how it always happens.
Yes, it is.
So how hard was it for you? I mean, this is basically stock then.
Yeah, I've done a little bit of things to it. I put a tune on it, makes the car run a little bit better. Factory tune's pretty secure, safe, and back down for timing and stuff. This one here is a mild tune. It's not a real hot tune. It's for our bad fuel up here. We only have 90 octane, so the fuel is not that great. So this tune's basically right around for 90 octane. I lightened it up. I pulled the back seats out, put a rear seat delete kit in it. I put some lighter rims and tires on it, and I put a converter, stall converter, so the RPMs can come up to come out of the hole. But other than that, the car's pretty stock.
Okay. I mean, anybody can come in and race. I mean, this is street car, so.
Yeah, a lot of people get intimidated by the noise and the big cars and the crowds watching, but it's super simple for people to come out and run their car. My friend Toma here is running his completely stock daily driver and having a great time. He's actually won trophies with it. It's a good time. The people out here are helpful. The crew's very professional. It's a great time. Anybody can run anything they own. So I've seen Mercedes running out here 28-second quarter mile. If you can beat that, then you're still not the slowest car that's been out here. So.
Well, really all you need is a helmet, long sleeves, and then what else are they checking when you go to tech?
They make sure that the car is safe, seat belts work, the battery's strapped down, it's not leaking any fluids all over the place. Things that you'd want your own car to go down the road checked anyway. You know, if your car has not been touched and it's in pretty good working order, you shouldn't have any problem. If somebody's messed with it, you might have to have a mechanic look at it, or you have to go over it yourself to ensure that it's in good operating condition. But other than that, you know, just they want to make sure it's safe. So.
And what class do you run?
I run a Super ET, which is 1150 and slower. It's 11.5 seconds in the quarter mile and slower.
So pretty much anybody
can run in that class if they want to. It's a money class.
Yeah.
It's cost a little more to enter, but you win money if you win. And there's a points thing at the end of the year if you won the most points. I currently in the lead.
That's right.
After today, it may not be. It's a pretty tight race.
It's close.
It's very close. There's 7 points separate me and the next guy, and I think the next guy's only 10 points behind him.
Yeah.
So it's a really tight race this year. A lot of good competitors, but the trophy class, anybody can run in. You can come out and win a trophy.
And we might be going and talking to those guys too. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get in the car and we're gonna go take it down the track so everyone can see what it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't ever raced before, so it's not gonna be like, you know, you should be intimidated for bringing your own car out here. I can just come and bring my Honda CR-V just drive it down the track.
And there are people who do that. They just bring out their family car and run and have a great time. And usually trophies only got 4 or 5 people in it. I mean, all you got to do is beat 1 or 2 people and you get a trophy.
There you go.
It's hard to beat that. So, well, let's get in the car and let's go have her.
Throttle's limited to about 25% mechanically, 700 horsepower machine.
Oh, this is nice. You have the track station on.
Yeah. I got air conditioning, I got power windows.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
We are getting queued up. And the track station is 95.1. I don't think you can hear it outside the track, right?
A little ways.
A little ways. Now, do you do a burnout?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're doing that now. So how fast do you think we were going?
It's hard to say. My car usually runs somewhere between 117 and 115. 2 people in, it's going to go a little bit slower probably. So probably 114 neighborhood.
having an extra person in here really makes a difference?
Well, it does.
Yeah.
It's more, more heavy. It is behind you.
Right.
The less
It's still
performance you get out of
extra.
it. So.
Yeah.
But it still went.
Yeah, that was pretty fast.
Yeah, it felt like it hooked up good and went good. So.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's addictive.
You did.
It's an adrenaline rush.
Well, that was surprising. I mean, I didn't know. I haven't ever been down the strip before, so it was pretty amazing.
Yeah, it
actually.
is. And I highly recommend anybody to come out and do it. It's just plain fun.
Yeah, well, we'll see what our time is.
Okay. We always got the nice girls here to hand us a slip. Thank you.
Wow, 113.
For you.
Awesome. Now, what's your usual time?
I run somewhere between mid 1170s to mid 1150s, depending on the air, track conditions.
So it made a little bit of a difference having an extra person. So that's cool, though.
Yeah, it's 2 tenths. It's about right.
Yeah. All right, 113. Wow. All right, we're here with Richard Wall, another driver at Alaska Raceway Park, and you are in second in points for the Super ET class, and we just talked to Steve Lord, and we just took a ride with him. I just took a ride with him, so I might be asking you if you want to take me down the track, and we'll see how this compares.
I can't. I pulled my passenger seat.
Oh, you pulled. See, not everybody has their passenger seat. Steve has his still in there, so maybe that's giving you the edge.
No, remember, it's bracket racing.
Well, that's true.
If Steve pulled his seat, he would probably break out.
Okay.
He's got a real fast car.
Yeah, he's got a pretty fast car.
Fast car.
All right, well, tell us about your Challenger.
Okay, it's a 2010 RT. It's basically stock, but I put in a stage 2 cam and had it dyno tuned at place in Soldotna or Wasilla.
Oh.
It's still not as fast as I want it to be, but I think everyone you talk to is going to tell you that.
Yeah. Now you drive up here from Sterling, is that right?
Every time. I leave home early, I get here and have fun all day, and then I normally drive home. Sometimes if I'm feeling too tired or it's been a long day, I'll stop in Anchorage and grab a hotel room, but normally with beautiful days like this, I drive home through the Seward Mountains. I love it.
Well, it might be a little bit more traffic today being 4th of July weekend and all. Are you going to stay for 4th of July?
No, I'll drive home tonight, and then I'll drive back on Wednesday morning.
4th of July is on a weird day this time, so you don't get to stay the nice 3-day weekend. So how fast are we going in your car?
My car today, I'll probably dial in a 13.3.
All right.
And 106 miles an hour.
All right.
And that's about average. That's about average for this car.
Okay. And you're pretty much stock. You just do a few things.
Yeah, I mean, I got tires, air cleaner, and the cam, and that's it.
All right.
Basically stock.
All right. Well, we were talking to Steve, and basically anybody can come and race, and you just show up. Pretty easy.
Well, I'm 3 points behind Steve, so I'm in second place. So we'll see what happens today.
Today is going to be the day. I mean, it could be anybody's game. So we're going to be keeping an eye on you three. I'm going to go talk to Alex next, I think. He's third.
Right. Well, it's a lot of fun, and everybody else is hungry. So
I know.
The Super ET class, even though we're the slowest class, we're winning and losing by hundreds and thousands of a second. So one time Steve beat me this year by 1/10,000th of a second, which is faster than you can blink. So.
Oh my gosh.
It's a lot of fun.
It sounds like fun. Well, we will see you out there.
Yep, thank you.
Have fun.
We got to go to a driver's meeting.
Yes, we do. All right, good luck.
If you don't show up, you get in a lot of trouble.
All right, well, we better run down there.
All right.
All right, we are back with Alex, and he's going to tell us about his car. Now, you are currently in third in points race for Super ET.
Correct.
And we just talked to Steve and Richard. So first and second, and then here you are. So tell us about your car.
All right, well, the Rusty Dusty is It's a
Rusty
1970
Dusty.
The Rusty Dusty, that's his name. It's Rusty, and it's a Duster, so that's how he came up with the name. He's a 1972 Plymouth Duster with a 440 big block Chrysler. I got the car 2 years ago from my sponsors, Pam and Robert Vandenberg with Vandenberg Racing. It took a lot of convincing because Robert doesn't like to sell cars. But me and his wife worked on them, and so I picked this up in October. I had it stripped in about 3 days, and then we slowly worked on it over the remainder of the winter and had it out last year. I raced the truck for most of the season, but we had it out. We were doing some testing and adjustments and stuff like that, and I finished the season in it. So unfortunately wasn't able to get a win last year, so this last win last week was my first one in it, and that was really awesome.
All right. And here we have the Vandenberg Racing right next to you.
Vandenberg with Pam, and then Robert's right over there.
Yep. So you just started last year, basically?
Yes. So I was the announcer for 2 years. I don't think
All right.
you were
No, I wasn't
yet.
here when you were announcing.
So I was the announcer for 2 or 3 years, and then I had a 2014 Challenger, and I was kind of just doing test and tune and just playing around with it. It's fun. And then for my birthday, Pam actually said, "Hey, would you like to drive my Demon?" I said, "Who says no to that?" So I raced it, and I said, "Well, I'm selling the Challenger and the other truck I had," and I got into racing.
All right. And you got into purchasing several cars,
Yes,
and now
I
it's an addiction.
It is an addiction. I mean, I've always been into cars. I've always had cars laying around in the yard, project cars. But I'm up to 5 Dusters. So,
Oh, man.
including this one.
Now
And
there's another one for sale that
I saw
just
that.
went up.
Yeah, it's actually, I know the guy Trevor over with Warhawk Racing. We've talked
Yep.
about it. I want to get his blueprint so I can actually put it on one of my 5 cars instead of buying a 6th one.
And you have a daughter, too, that you're getting into racing as well.
Yeah, I just picked up a junior dragster. It was actually the one that Riley Soper won her championship in. So I have that one for her. She's only 6.5, so she can't race until next year.
Right, 7, right?
7
years old
Yep.
on the
She's
junior
really
racing.
excited.
Yay! Well, you have plenty of time to get that car ready then.
A lot of work to do. She's
Get
a very
this
tiny
car
human.
straight, you know, squared away.
Yep, we got some stuff we're going to change on Rusty Dusty this winter. Make it a little bit more consistent, a little bit better. Probably not very much faster, but yep. So we got that, and we got modifications to Ella's Dragster.
Awesome.
So it'll be a busy year next year.
Yeah. Well, it was pretty easy for you to get into it then. We're trying to tell people, how easy it is to just bring your car out and do tests and twos just to start maybe.
I started in the truck. I don't know if you can see my Ram right there.
Yeah,
but,
we have the truck.
That's what I started in. I just came out. And,
stock car.
Stock truck. Yep, my Challenger. There's a lot of people out here with their stock car. You don't have to be fast to win a race. That was a 14.5 second truck, and I was racing 9-second dragsters, and I was still winning. So it's a lot of fun. Anybody can come out and race in trophy class, especially if you've got a really fast car that you can't race in a sanctioned division in. You can still race trophy, still get a nice little trophy at the end of the day and have fun doing it.
Still makes they're pretty popular now. There's a
popular.
lot of people with the Challengers out, the newer Challengers,
Hellcat,
newer
we've got
Mustangs.
Demon out here.
Yep.
Mustangs especially. They're a cheap car, they're a fast car. First place in Super is running a Mustang. So first place by 18 points.
Yeah.
Close race.
So we are really paying attention to today's race.
Yes.
Guys,
The top eliminator.
top eliminators. So we're really paying attention, and we're gonna see, what today's race is gonna do for you guys.
Correct. Yeah. So it's I think Richard is what, 3
I think
points.
he's and you're
3
7
points,
behind. So
and I'm 18, I think, behind lead. Yep.
Okay.
So I was quite a few behind, but that win put me up. So it's really tight today. The first and second round are going to be really big, because if either one of them gets knocked out, or myself gets knocked out, then that is going to make the gap really large.
all right. Well, we can't wait, and we will probably take some video of that later on today.
Awesome.
So, all right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.